Hey guys, this is Alpha Dragon, and today we're gonna be playing some more, some more Doki Doki Literature Club. The game of legend, I guess. Since I'm pretty sure, no, but this game should be the longest series I will have, which is scary because it's actually a pretty short game. I think. So yeah, let's just get into that. And okay, now I remember where we are. Well, I just set last night, so. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo, catch a tiger by his toe. If he hollers, pick that one. Yes. Oh. I like this one, Zach. It has some nice feelings in it. I'm glad. Does that mean it's better than yesterday's? Let me think. I don't know. I guess I like them both. That's not very helpful, you know. Well, I'm not very good at figuring out if poems are good or bad. That's why I just go by my heart. It makes me feel things. Then if it makes me feel things, then it must be a good poem. I'm not sure exactly how it works. Then again, I guess conveying feelings is a pretty important part of this whole thing. Yeah, maybe. Honestly, I don't even know what kind of writing you like in the first place. Yeah, me neither. Rephrase that, please. Technical difficulties. Okay, I think that's better. Why don't you at least try giving it some thought? Oh, you want to write something for me? That's so sweet. Yeah, right. But you're always thinking about other people. You need to think about yourself once in a while. If you don't, you might end up getting hurt at some point. Well, I don't really know what you mean, but I'll try to keep it in mind. Well, whatever. Anyway, let's see. I guess I like happy poems. Wait, sometimes I like sad poems too. Sometimes a little bit of both. There's a word for that, right? What's the word I'm looking for? Bittersweet? Yeah. I like things that are happy and things that are sad. Happy and sad. I can't see you liking something sad, Sayori. Well, I like happy the most. But sometimes when you have a little rain cloud in your head, a sad poem can help give the rain cloud a little hug. Words. And make a nice happy rainbow. Sorry, that was unexpectedly poetic. And then some. It is? Maybe I'm getting better at expressing my feelings after all. Thanks, Zach. I should go write that down then. You can read my poem now, okay? Let's see. Bottles. I pop off my scla- my what is scalp like the lid of a cookie jar. It's the secret place where I keep all my dreams. Little bottles of sunshine, all rubbing together like a bundle of kittens. I I reach inside with my thumb and forefinger and pluck one out. It's warm and tingly, but there's no time to waste. I put in the bottle. I put it in a bottle to keep it safe, and I put the bottle on the shelf with all of the other bottles. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts in bottles all in a row. My collection me makes me lots of friends. Each bottle, each bottle a starlight to make amends. Sometimes my friend feels a certain way. Down comes the bottle to save the day. Night after night, more dreams. Friend after friend. More bottles. Deeper and deeper my fingers go, like exploring a dark cave, discovering the secrets hiding in the nooks and crannies. Dra- Digging and digging, scrapping and scrapping. I blow dust off my bottle caps. It doesn't feel like time escaped. My empty shelf could be, could use some more. My friends look through my locked front door. Finally, after all, I open up, and in comes my friends. In they come, in such a hurry. Do they want my bottles that much? I frantically pull them off the shelf, one after the other, holding them out to each and every friend, each and every bottle. But every time I let one go, it shatters against the tile between my feet. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts, in shards all over the floor. They were supposed to be for my friends who aren't smiling. They're all shouting, pleading something, but all I hear is an echo, 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 echo inside my head. I can't tell if that's deep or just terrifying. Well, not exactly. It's kind of in a way that you try to open yourself up to people, but when you do, it goes all wrong, and you can't make it amends. But when they're trying to explain it's okay, you can't hear them because you're just too raveled up inside thinking. That's philosophical right there. That's how people talk. Wrong voice. Holy crap. Sorry. Did you really write this? Of course I did. Didn't I tell you yesterday I was gonna write the best poem ever? Yeah, but I mean, I didn't expect something like this coming from you. Monica taught me a whole lot. I think that Monica is teaching you a little too much in the way of bad things like that. And I've been really in touch with my feelings recently. I see that. It's almost kind of creepy. I want you to rephrase that. That's like almost extremely sugarcoating. That's insanely creepy. Terrifying. Terrifying. Creepy? Well, not exactly. Really, not exactly. That's exactly what it is. Maybe, maybe because I am so used to being to you being cheerful. Well, never mind. I'm thinking too hard about it. The point is, it comes out good, so you should be proud of it. Aw, thanks. I feel like I was meant to express myself this way. It even helps me understand my own feelings a little bit better. Writing is like magic. You've gotten pretty passionate about this, huh? I hope you keep it up. Yeah, writing is the best. I'm gonna keep writing until I die. Creepy. Creepy, creepy. Huh, 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 huh. Don't get ahead of yourself. Shari always has a habit of getting obsessed with something before dropping it no more than a week later. I know a couple people like that. I wonder if this is one of those times. But seeing the passion in her eyes makes it hard for me to be pessimistic. Yay, the one that's been feeding everyone lies. Well, Sayori anyways. You better stop it with your dark teachings of satanicness. Yeah. Creepy. Hi again, Zach. Wrong voice. How's the writing? How's the writing? How's the writing going? All right, I guess. I'll take that. As long as it's not going bad. I'm happy that you're applying yourself. Maybe soon you'll come out with a masterpiece. Haha, I wouldn't count on that. You never know. Would I want to share what you wrote for today? Sure. Here you go. I give my poem to Monica. And yawn. Though it's a little early for me to be yawning. I know. All right. This one's good. It feels like you're not only getting more confident with your style, but the imagery is better than the last one I read. Just wondering, but have you been finding the inspiration in Yuri's writing style? I guess so. You can't deny that she's talented. Yeah, totally. I think her poems are the most romantic. I wouldn't say I'm romantic, more philosophical with philosophicalness and well, she's really good at like traditional poems, basically. Not in a bad way either. Actually, she's really good at it. That that's the best way to describe it. She's like a totally different person when she picks up a pen. I noticed that too. Or when she's talking about literature, it's like a light turns on inside her. Sadly, it's hard to get much personal conversation out of her. Trust me, I've tried. Who knows what goes on in that head of hers? I hope you don't mean that in a bad way. No, of course not. I just meant that I wish she'd keep so that I wish she didn't keep so much to herself, but still defeating her like that. You must be pretty into her. We'll go with that. It's totally not dependent on on the poems. Totally. Eh? You completely misunderstand. Not really. Haha, calm down. I'm kidding. Besides, I'm pretty sure she already got a boyfriend. Wait, really? Yeah, a fictional one anyway. Monica kind of whispers the last part to me. It's just a hunch, but, well, they're not really. Well, there's not really anything wrong with that. Oh well. Oh well, I know. I was just saying. But anyway, you want to read my poem now? I like the way this one turned out, so I hope you do too. Alright, let me take a look. Oh geez, this is a long poem. There's a lot of spacing, but it looks like it's pretty long. First yawn. Yo. Okay, save me. The colors, they won't stop. Bright, beautiful colors. Flashing, expanding, piercing, red, green, blue. You mean RGB? Yes, RGB. Endless. Cacophony of meaningless noise. The noise, it won't stop. Violent, grating waveforms, squeaking, screeching, piercing. Since, sears, sear, sire, cosine, targent, like playing a chalkboard on a turntable, like playing a vinyl on a pizza crust. An endless poem of meaningless. Why is there? Load. Okay, that's that's funny in a very bad way. It's all like almost philosophical and like almost like she has a demon in her head, and then funny in a very It's even more abstract than the last one, huh? I guess it's just the way I write. I'm sorry if you don't like it. No, I never said that. It's just the kind of thing I've never really seen before, I guess. I kind of like playing with my space on the paper. Yeah. Choosing where to and how to space your words can totally change the mood of the poem. Yeah, in a funny way. It's almost like magic. The way I wrote the lines really short makes it feel like they're trying to speak out over the noise. I see. It's still hard for me to tell what it's about though. Sometimes asking what a poem is about isn't the right question. A poem can be as abstract as a physical expression, or a feeling, or a conversation with the reader. So putting it that way, not every poem is about something. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes you'll find yourself facing a difficult decision. Whether that happens, don't forget to save your game. Okay. That's, right. We're just gonna fourth wall. Okay, people, fourth wall. So if something bad happens, we know where to go. You never know when you might change your mind. Oh, like a choice in the story, I'm guessing. Or when something unexpected may happen. Again, fourth wall. Wait, is this tip even about writing? What am I even talking about? That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Okay, everyone. We're all done reading each other's poems, right? I have something extra planned today, so if everyone could come sit at the front of the room. Is this about the festival? Well, sorta. Do we really have to do something for the festival? It's not like we can put together anything good in just a few days. We'll end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting away any new members. That's a concern of mine as well. I don't really do well with last minute preparations. Don't worry so much. We're just going to keep it simple, okay? We won't need much more than a few decorations. Sayori has been working on posters, and I've designed some pamphlets we can give out during the event. Okay. That's great and all, but that doesn't tell us what we're actually going to be doing for the event. Sorry. I thought you heard about it already. We're going to be performing. Performing? One second. Not technical, but physical difficulties, I guess. I wish I had that new Elgato creation like tablet thing that lets me do stuff on it. Monica. Yeah, we're going to be having a poetry performance. Each of us are going to choose a poem to recite during the event. But the cool part is, we're also going to let anyone else come up and recite poems too. Sorry is putting it all on the posters in case anyone wants to prepare ahead of time. Oh, there she is. Sorry, who's been coloring a poster, holds it up for us all to see. You're kidding me, Monica. You didn't already start putting those posters up, did you? Well, I did. Do you really think it's a bad of an idea? Well, no. It's not a bad idea, but I didn't sign up for this, you know? There's no way I'm going to be performing in front of a group for people like that. I agree. I agree with Natsuki. I could never in my life do something like that. Imagining it, Yuri shakes her head in fear. Guys! No, Sayori. I understand where they're coming from. Remember that Natsuki and Yuri have never shared their poems with anyone until just a couple of days ago. It's a lot to ask of them. It's a lot of it's a lot to ask for them to, for their poems out loud to a whole room full of people. I guess I kind of overlooked that, so I'm sorry. Hmm, But but I still think we should give it our best. We're the only ones responsible for the fate of this club. If we start the event and each put on a good performance, okay, then it will inspire others to do the same. The more people who perform, the better we'll be able to show everyone with literature is all about. Yeah, it's the best. It's about expressing your feelings, being intimate with yourself, finding new horizons, and having fun. That's right. And it's those reasons that we're all in the club today. Don't don't you want to share with others? You inspire them to find the same feelings that brought you here in the first place. I know you do. I know we all do. And if all it takes is standing in front of a room for 2 minutes and reciting a poem, then I know you can do it. Yawn. Another yawn, which I don't need now. Natsuki and Yuri remain silent. Sayori looks worried. I guess that leaves me no choice. I agree. I don't think it's too much to ask. I think that Sayori and Monica have been trying really hard to get new members. The least we can do is to help them out a little bit. Well, maybe, but it looks like Natsuki doesn't have any arguments left. Okay, fine. I guess I'll just have to get it over with. Alright. Phew. Thanks, Natsuki. What about you, Yuri? Yawn. Yuri deductively glances around at everyone else's expectant faces. I guess I don't really have a choice. That's everyone. You're the best, Yuri. The club is seriously going to be. This club is seriously going to be the death of me. Jeez, people. Oh gosh, you'll be fine, Yuri. But anyway, let's move on to the main event. I want each of you to choose a poem of yours. We're going to practice reciting them in front of each other. No way. Monica, this is too sudden. Well, if you can't recite your poem in front of the club, how do you expect to do it in front of strangers? Oh no. Don't worry. I'll start to help everyone feel a little more comfortable. Can I go next? Uh-huh, of course. Now let's see. Monica flips through her notebook to a specific poem she has in mind for herself. Then she stands behind the podium. Where did the... Oh, okay. The title of the poem is The Way They Fly. Ahem. Monica begins reciting the poem. Her clear, confident voice fills the room. More than that, her inflection is pristine. She knows exactly how to apply emotion behind each line she recites, bringing the words to life. Is this something she's done before, or is she simply natural? I glance around me. Everyone has their eyes on Monica. Sari looks amazed. Yuri is an intense expression on her face that I don't understand. Finally, Monica finishes the recitation. The four of us applaud. Monica takes a breath and smiles. That was good, Monica. Thanks. Thank you very much. I was just hoping to set a good example. Are you ready to go next, Sari? I'll go next. Oh. Yuri fired up all of a sudden. Yuri clutches the sheet of paper between her hands and stands up. Keeping her head down, she walks quietly over to the podium. The poem is called... Yuri obnoxiously glances at each of us. You can do it, Yuri. It's called Afterimage of the Crimson Eye. Yuri's voice shakes as she starts reading the poem. Just a moment ago, she practically refused to do this. Why is she suddenly putting in so much effort? As Yuri gets past the first couple of lines, her voice changes. It's almost like what happens when Yuri gets absorbed in her books. Quiverly words transform into the sharp symbols of a fierce and confident woman. The poem is full of twists and turns in its structure that she insights, right? Yes, it's insights with perfect timing. This must be the rare glimpse into the whirling fire Yuri keeps concealed inside her head. Suddenly, she finishes. Everyone is stunned. Yuri snaps back into reality and glances around her, as if she bewildered even herself. Hi. It's up to me to save the situation. I'm the first to start applauding. Everyone joins me afterward, and we give Yuri a recognition she deserves. It's not that we don't want to applaud for her, but we were caught so off guard that we must have forgotten. As we applaud, Yuri holds the poem to her chest and rubs back and rushes back into her seat. Yuri, that was really good. Thank you for sharing. Yawn. Looks like Yuri is down for the count. Okay. I guess I'm next then. Sari hops out of her chair and cheerfully walks to the podium. This one is called My Meadow. Sorry I giggled. Hehe. Sorry, Ari. It's a lot harder than I thought. How did you guys do it so easily? Uh, Try not to think of it like you're reciting to other people. Imagine you're reciting it to yourself, like in front of a mirror or in your own head. It's it's like poem. It's your poem. So it'll come out best that way. I see, I see. Okay then. Sayori begins her poem. Somehow it feels like her soft voice was made as a perfect match. The poem isn't aimlessly cheering like Sorry is. It's serene and bittersweet. It's serene and bittersweet. If I were to read this on paper, I probably wouldn't think much of it. But hearing it come from Sayori's voice almost gives it a whole new meaning. Maybe it is what Sayori meant when she said she likes my poems. It's like I get to reach more deeply into someone I thought I knew through and through. Sayori finishes and we applaud. I did it! Good job, Sayori. Hehehe, even Zach liked it. I guess that's a good sign. What does that mean? It came out nicely, Sayori. The atmosphere of the poem fits you really nicely. But it might be that other poems wouldn't work quite as well with the kind of delivery. Eh? I don't really understand. In other words, I've seen poems of yours where this sort of gentle delivery wouldn't work as well. They might need a little more force behind them, depending on what you're reading. Oh, I know what you mean. Well, I've been practicing that kind of thing. It's just embarrassing to do it in front of everyone. Next time, I'm going to make you pick a poem that challenges you a little bit more. We don't have much time before the festival, you know. Okay. Now, who's next? Natsuki? Don't make me go before Zach. It's not like I can compare to you guys anyways. Might as well let Zach lower everyone's standards a little before I have to do it. Natsuki? It's fine. I might as well get it over with. But it's not like I have much of a selection of what to read. I'll just have to go with what I wrote for today. I stand up and step in front of the podium. Everyone has their eyes on me, making me feel terribly awkward. I recite my poem. Since I am not exactly confident in my own writing, it's hard to put energy into it. Despite that, once I finish, I receive applause anyways. Sorry, I'm not really as good at as everyone else. Don't worry about it so much. I think it's less about your abilities and more about your lack of confidence in your writing. That's something that'll improve over time though. Yeah, maybe. Alright then. That just leaves Natsuki. Yeah, I'm going. Natsuki, begrudgingly gets out of her seat and makes her way to the podium. The, po- the poem is called, why, why are you all looking at me? Because before you're presenting. Humph. Anyway, the poem is called Jump. Not. Natsuki takes his breath. Once she starts reciting the poem, her sour attitude disappears a little. While she still is a little unenthused, her poem has a rhythm to it. It's Natsuki's trademark style, and it works surprisingly well. Spoken out loud. The words feel like they bounce up and down, and give it life to the poem. Natsuki finishes, and everyone applauds. She huffs back to her seat. That wasn't so bad, was it? Easy for you to say. You'd better not make me do that again. Well, do you at least feel prepared enough to recite a poem in front of other people? I mean, doing it in front of the other people will be way easier. How so? I can put on whatever face I want for other people, but when it's just my friends, it's just embarrassing. That's a surprise, Natsuki. I think it would be the other way around for me. Well, that's just how it is, so. Well, I guess in that case, you won't have much to worry about for the festival. That said, I want to thank everyone for coming through. That might be hard, but I hope that you all have an idea for what it's like now. Maybe make sure you pick a poem and get enough practice before the festival, okay? I'll be making pamphlets, so let me know ahead of time what you'll all be reciting. Jeez, I should probably find some other poems to recite instead. That's fine too. It doesn't have to be your own. I'm already pleasantly surprised on your putting in all this effort for the club. It makes me really happy. Yeah, no problem. Okay, everyone. I think that's about it for today. I know the festival is coming up, but let's try to write poems for tomorrow as well. It's been working out really nicely so far, so I'd like to continue that. As for the festival, we'll finish planning tomorrow, and then we'll have the weekend to prepare. Monday's the big day. I can't wait. I can do this. I can do this. Alright. I stand up. There's no way I'll be able to find the same enthusiasm as Sayori or Monica, but I'll do my best to get through it. If it's the same sake of the club, and impressing Monica, then I'll have to do my best. Ready to go? Ready to go, Sayori? Yep. Look at you two, always going home together like that. It's kind of adorable, isn't it? Geez, guys, don't make such a big deal out of it. It must be a little nice though. Well, how am I supposed to respond to that? It's okay, Zach. You don't have to say it. Whatever. Let's go already. I walk home with Sayori once more. Even though it's only been a few days, a lot of things have already changed. But today, Sayori is being a little quieter than usual on the way home. Hey, Sayori. Yawn. Okay. Sorry, I was spacing out. No wonder. I was thinking about something from earlier. It's like how we get to. I mean, Sayori fumbles with her words. So let's just say that one day Yuri asked to walk home with you. Huh? What would you do? What would you do? What kind of question is that? You're kind of putting me into it on the spot here. I would walk home with Yuri. I would walk home with Sayori. I don't think either of those would actually be the answer. The most logical and the most fair option is to walk home with both. I know you might be saying, "Oh, that's being real playa," but seriously, think about it. If you walk home with one, the other will be mad. And you walk home with the other, then that one will be mad. And since Sayori lives right next to you, there's no logical reason to go with one of them. But let me think. But okay, if that were the case, then you would have to walk Yuri home. So if I walked with Sayori, Yuri would go with me. And we go with Sayori, and then we might go to Yuri's house, or she just walks home by herself. I know that seems like a little too much work and a little more than it needs to be, but that's still the logical conclusion out of those two. Sayori, you really think I would ditch you for Yuri? But she's so beautiful and smart. Jeez, I already see her in the club every day. Besides, you always seem to really like going home together. I wouldn't just ruin that for you. You're so silly, Zach. You think about me too much sometimes. Yuri would deserve it. If she wanted it so. Sorry, I've already made up my mind. I already can't figure out. I can't figure you out sometimes. Sorry. Besides, what's the point in in speculating something that's never going to happen. The conversation trails off. It's kind of weird. It's kind of a weird thing that Sari to care so much about, but I want to respect her and keep her happy too. Then again, the festival is only a few days away. Who knows what will happen in that time? Okay, is this poem time? Yes, it is. Okay, we'll go with... Nice and stable. Okay, then... Essence or Destiny? I'm gonna go with... Ooh, Aurora. That's also a good word. We'll go with Uncontrollable. I don't know why, but that word's really cool. Vibrant. Imagination. Imagination's a good word. Electricity. Melancholy whistle. We'll go with eternity. Treasure. That one. Okay. Extreme. Okay. Infinite or Inferno. Go with Infinite. Heaven Sent. Philosophy. Sure. Determination. No. No. Vivid? There's almost no word better than Wrath. Okay. Yeah, sure. Adventure's always fun. Okay, but we got a couple more minutes, and then I gotta take a break and make another one. Cause I have a lot of catching up to do. Oh man, I'm the last one here again. Don't worry, I just walked in too. Were you practicing the piano again? Yeah. You must have a lot of determination. Starting this club and now picking up the piano. Well, maybe not determination, but I guess passion. Remember that the club wouldn't be here if it wasn't for all of you. And I'm super happy that you're all willing to help out for the festival too. I can't wait for the festival. It's going to be great. He, weren't you, weren't you complaining about it just yesterday, Natsuki? Well, yeah. I'm not talking about our part of the festival, but it's the whole day of school where got to we get to play and eat all kinds of delicious food. Why can't we have a day like that in America, please? Because isn't it like the club festival day or something? Even if it's like once a year. The next closest thing we have is, I guess, end of quarters where we do some activity. Like, what did we do? Like, for Thanksgiving, it might have been Thanksgiving break. We watched, in history class, I don't know why this was history class, but we watched, I think, Sing. And then I'm gonna assume, since it's almost Christmas, next Friday, which is the last day of school for me, we're gonna watch a movie or do some activity. You sound a bit like Sayori all of a sudden. Monica, do you usually have a fried squid? Squid? That's a pretty specific thing to look forward to. Oh, come on. Aren't you saying that you don't like squid? You of all people. I didn't say I didn't like it. Besides, what do you mean by you of all people? Because it's right in your name. Monica. That's not how you say my name at all. Also, the joke makes no sense in translation. Yawn. Never mind. Let's just focus on our own event for now, okay? Fine. Your reactions aren't as fun as Yuri's or Sayori's anyway. What the? Okay. Don't know what I just did there. Excuse me. Where is Sayori anyways? Oh, there you are. Sayori is sitting at the desk in the corner of the room looking down at nothing. I walk over to her. Hey, Sayori. I wave my hand in front of her face. You're spacing out again. Sorry. Don't mind me. You can go talk to everyone else. Huh? Is everything alright? Of course. Why wouldn't it be? It just feels like you're a little bit off. Sorry for assuming things. Geez, you worry too much about me. I'm fine, see? Sayori shows me a big smile. Don't let me distract you from having fun with everyone. Well, alright. If you say so. I worriedly glance at Sayori before turning back toward everyone else. But the conversation has already dispensed with everyone back at their usual activities. Maybe I should ask Monica if she's noticed anything about Sayuri recently. Since you've been since they've been preparing for the festival, they must be spending a lot of time together. I timidly approached Monica, who was shuffling towards some papers through some papers at her desk. Zach, what's up? Hey, this might sound a little strange, but have you noticed anything up with Sayuri recently? Anything up with her? In what way do you mean? Maybe I've been reading into it a little too much, but she seems a little bit downcast today. Oh, you think so? I can't say I've noticed anything about her. Monica peers across the room at Sayuri, who is idly dragging a rubber eraser up and down her desk. Maybe there is something on her mind, but I'm surprised. I am not the one asking you, Zach. You certainly know her a lot better than I do. Yeah, but she's never really like this. She's always talked to me about things that bothered her. But this time, when I asked her, she was really dismissive. Sorry. I know it's not your problem. I just wanted to ask if you knew anything, so I'll drop it now. No. It's important to me too. I mean, I'm also friends with her. And I also care about the well-being of my club members, you know? Maybe I'll try talking to her myself. Are you sure about that? She seemed like she wanted to be left alone. Are you sure? Maybe she just has a hard time ringing it up with the person of interest. Person of interest? What do you mean by that? I'm saying that maybe the thing on her mind is you, Zach. Me? How on earth would you come to that conclusion? Well, I probably shouldn't say too much, but Sayuri talks about you more than anyone else, you know? She's been so much happier ever since you've joined the club. It's like an extra light has turned on inside her. What? No way. Sayuri is always like that. She's always full of sunshine. It's not any different now than it's always been. You're so funny, Zach. Have you thought that maybe you've always seen her so cheerful because that's how she is when she's around you? Okay. I said too much. I'm sorry. What do I know anyway? I didn't mean to jump to conclusions. So you should just forget about what I said. I'll try to talk to her. So try not to think about it for now. Alright. Monica smiles meaningfully. I know she said to forget about it, but I already know that I won't be able to get her words out of my head. Monica stands up from her desk and walks across the room to where Sayuri is sitting. I watch her kneel down next to Sayuri and gently talks to her, but she's keeping her voice so quiet that I can't hear her from here. I sigh and sit myself down. I know Sayori told me not to worry about her and to have fun with everyone else, but that's impossible to do when she's behaving like this. Exactly how much do I care about her that I'm letting this weigh me down so much? Now if now it feels like I'm the one behaving out of the ordinary, but there's nothing I can do besides wait for Monica. But why does it feel like I'm being watched? I glance around the room. Suddenly I notice Yuri peering over at me over her book, but she looks away just as quickly as I flus as a flustered look on her face. I realize that she wouldn't get away with this. I've never really seen Yuri approach anyone or start a conversation on her own accord, so I have no choice but to approach her myself. By now, it's a little easier for me to do. I stand up from my desk and sit in one next to her own. Okay, guys, I'm gonna save it here, and it'll only be, well, you guys will probably be able to watch it directly because I'll probably upload these at the same time. So, yeah, probably only be a moment for you, but it'll be a good 20 minutes for me. So, yeah, there's that save. Then I will just, oh. Okay, this is Alpha Dragon 226 signing off, guys. Hope you guys have a wonderful day, evening, night, and etc., etc., and all the etceteras. Yeah, guys. Bye.